ulama, the majority of the scholars of Islam, they held that the man has no right to dictate to his wife what she does with her money.
Okay.
So it's not, again, even an absolute authority in everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there
true,
are exceptions to it. So I think when we look at all of these things together, we see it isn't easy. I mean, it's not easy for a woman to necessarily, fit into that and say to herself that she's going to be, respect her husband's authority and respect him as the head of the household. But Allah Azza wa Jalla has organized our society. It's obedience to Allah, not obedience to a man. And that's ultimately what the argument is, isn't it? It's about women being subservient to men. But here it's about obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not about a man to a woman. And it's about organizing the society. There are many exceptions and many cases, like we mentioned, for example, the male child towards his mother. That's an example of a man obeying a woman. And the obedience there is of a very high degree. The Prophet says 3 times, Ummuk, your mother, your mother, your mother. Many of the scholars, they took this to mean obedience, that a mother has 3 times the right of obedience over the father. So I think this is what we talked about. It's fairness, it's justice. It works in the society rather than it being necessarily the same.
Yeah. I think this issue